Basilisk war droids were the lethal robotic mounts that were adopted by the Mandalorian Crusaders and were integral parts in many of their campaigns. But what exactly are these formidable battle droids? These droids were not actually built by the Mandalorians. The Basiliskians, native to the core world of Basilisk, were the original creators and fell victim to Mandalorian invasion. The Mandalorian Crusaders under Mandalore the Indomitable were so savage that the reptilian natives knew that their defeat was imminent, and therefore they decided to poison their world in an effort to push the Mandalorians away. Now, the Mandalorians did eventually leave with many Basiliskians dead, however, they plundered countless of the specialist war droids. The Great Metal Beast was said to be a cross between a Zalorian rock lion and a Karam beetle. They were heavily armoured and ranged in height, measuring anywhere between 3 to 5 meters tall. The droid featured a large set of wings and powerful thrusters, allowing them to fly at a max speed of 342 miles per hour. The droids featured 6 legs, but dominant were the 2 front legs that acted as landing gear, but featured large claws which could tear through infantry and armoured targets alike. The armaments of the droid were also substantial. The head featured a range of laser cannons, as well as missile pulse wave cannons, shock generator rods, and space mines. Generally, the heavy armour of the Basilisk made them relatively slow during ground combat, acting as heavy tanks, primarily being used as gunships in the air. However, their large front legs could give them sudden bursts of movement, unleashing devastating melees on enemy positions. Traditionally, Mandalorians had a distaste for droids, preferring to do things themselves. However, Basilisk war droids had a considerably advanced droid brain that made them act far more animalistic and somewhat self-aware in nature. They and their Mandalorian riders formed strong bonds, often working in tandem with their rider. They were even known to let out a howling sound when their masters were killed. The droids came known as Bes Ulik in native Mando, which loosely translates as Iron Beasts. Only the most prestigious of clan members would be given a Basilisk war droid to ride, and when it was inevitably destroyed, they were given a full ceremonial funeral, as a loyal steed would be. Basilisk war droids were used throughout the ages and nearly all major conflicts that the Mandalorians were involved in, and that was a lot, including the Massacre on Cathar, the Sith War, and the Mandalorian Crusades. As well as this, they were ridden by nearly all major Mandalores of their time. Unfortunately, over time the droids' numbers began to dwindle as the number of conflicts that they were involved in grew also. And they increasingly became rarer sights in the galaxy, with most of them being destroyed or decommissioned. However, during the Galactic Civil War, engineers recovered schematics for Basilisk war droids. They were largely the same as the ancient counterparts, and were sold to both the Empire and Rebellion. However, they failed to become favoured by either faction. By the age of the New Republic, they were all but wiped out, and most were in museums, deactivated, as part of the past. But what do you think of Basilisk war droids? Now, good news for all you Mandalorian fans, for this entire week, Monday to Sunday, it's Mandalorian week on my channel. New videos every day on a different subject surrounding the Mandalorians, so don't forget to have the bell ticked to stay up to date. Also, don't forget to like, sub and share if you did enjoy, as it really helps the channel grow and is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter @TheLawGuy for regular updates. Thanks for watching, I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.